up, guys? It's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. We're going to be discussing how Xavi Hernandez wants to bring in Cesar Azpilicueta on a free transfer this summer, and also he could bring in Jesse Lingard as well. But the priority for this up-and-coming window in January will be Raheem Sterling as that pure winger. But until then, contract renewals will be the priority. And right now, Pablo Gavi's renewal is in the final and advanced stages. The question now is, do they include that €1 billion release clause? And of course, if we're going to bring players in January, we're going to have to let players go. And Luke de Jong right now is the primary target for that. And we do have some quotes coming in from Xavi president about that. And lastly, Dani Alves' number for next season has been leaked before his presentation tomorrow. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes this video. It'll be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And let's get into it. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. The first player we've been linked with is Chelsea captain Cesar Azpilicueta. It's coming in from Samuel Marzin and Moses Moloros from ESPN, who are very reliable sources. They've come out saying that Barcelona are monitoring the situation of Cesar Azpilicueta. His contract with Chelsea ends in the summer of June 2022, which of course is this summer coming up. And Xavi is very keen on the signing of Azpilicueta, as the coach values his ability to play at the right back spot in a four-man defense or at right center back in a back three as well. So Xavi Hernandez is very keen on the signing of Azpilicueta on a free transfer this summer. At the age of 33, though, should be going for this signing. We already brought in Dani Alves at the age of 38. Should really be going for another old, player coming to the end of his career. To be honest, right now, Azpilicueta is doing very well in the Premier League with Thomas Tuchel's system. He plays right wing back, right center back, middle center back, wherever you want him in the defense, he will play there. And to be honest, I am a big fan of Azpilicueta. I think he's a fantastic defender. But again, at the age of 33, should we be doing this transfer? I'm not quite too sure. But of course, with him being Spanish and a free agent as well, it will bring up his promise in the Barcelona, touting market right now. Because of course, right now financially, we can't afford any signings. The signs that we want to make, free agent transfers, coming on low wages with a lot of bonuses, and then see how they do. Wait and see. I think he will stay at Chelsea though. He's a Chelsea man, of course. He's been the Chelsea captain now for a few years. I think he wants to end his career there. But if he does become a free agent, Barcelona and Xavi Hernandez will be interested. Now, another Premier League free agent that we are interested in is Jesse Lingard at Manchester United. This is coming in from ESPN. They've come out saying that both Barcelona and AC Milan have registered an interest in signing Jesse Lingard on a free transfer at the end of the season. Now again, Jesse Lingard does not fit Barcelona whatsoever. He's just another Coutinho, another Dani Olmo, another Pedri kind of style player. He's a cam. He can play at left, center, mid, on the wings as well. It's just a player that we don't fit. It doesn't fit in our system. And of course, being English, being from the UK, they don't really do well abroad, to be honest. I think, to be honest, again, this is just paper talk. It's his agent trying to, bring up his market value, bring up his interest. I cannot see, even on a free deal, I don't see Barcelona going for Lingard in any way, shape, or form. And of course, right now in Spain, there are no sources backing this statement in any way, shape, or form. Again, just agent talk trying to bring up his market value, bring up his interest. No chance Barcelona sign Jesse Lingard even on a free transfer. But an Englishman from the Premier League that Barcelona are interested in is Man City winger Raheem Sterling. This is coming in from Lou Martin. He's come out saying that Manchester City have told Raheem Sterling he will not be able to leave the club on loan, and if Barcelona want him, they will have to pay for him up front. Now, I don't believe this source. Barcelona have very good connections at Man City. I think we can get a little move. The question is, will it be a buy option or a buy obligation at this point? I think Barcelona right now, they don't want to really take a risk with a buy obligation. Again, like I just mentioned about Jesse Lingard, UK players, English players outside of the Premier League don't tend to do well. And of course, Raheem Sterling still a very young age. I think he's 26 or 27 years old. He is a profile that we need at Barcelona, is what Xavi wants as well. But there is a risk. I think if Barcelona can secure a low move for Raheem Sterling with a buy option, would be absolutely fantastic. Even if it's like 50 million or 60 million, I think it would be absolutely fantastic. But the buy obligation though, it would be a big risk by the board. We'll wait and see. But right now, still the number one target in the January transfer window is Raheem Sterling. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Just one player again for like the 5th video in a row is Luke de Jong. But the Sevilla president has come out with a quote about Luke de Jong, who of course is Jose Castro. He's come out saying that at the moment, we are not contemplating the return of Luke de Jong in January, which of course is a big blow for all of us culés. But look at the key word he says, at the moment, because of course right now they're completely fine. They have Rafa Mir, Munir, El Nasiri, Papu Gomez can play up front, Suso can play up front. But once, January comes in, they're playing games week in, week out, and the city gets injured. Munir has to go to AFCON. they're gonna want him. So we'll wait and see. I think right now they're just sending the message right now they don't want to keep him because of course they want that money. They don't want to pay his wages, and so, you know, all back and forth, all part of the negotiations. For me, I don't think it's ruled out quite yet. All I know for sure is that Barcelona 1,000,000,000% want to get rid of him. Whether they go back to Sevilla, goes on loan somewhere else, Barcelona don't care. They just want to get rid of him. But Sevilla having, you know, a big role to play because of course they own the player right now. So we'll wait and see. I think right now it's about, you know, 60% he, you know, leaves, 40% he stays at the club. I think we know Barcelona really want to push for his departure. Sevilla will have to decide, you know, take him back in the squad or send him back on loan again. Let's now discuss some contract renewal updates around the first team at Barcelona. Just one update, but it's a big one. It's an update on Pablo Gavi's renewal. Firstly, coming in from Mundo Deportivo, they've come out saying that Barcelona and Gavi's agents are in very good terms at the moment, and Barcelona want to shield him with a contract until June 2026, and also with an inaccessible release clause. Gavi only wants to stay at the club. The renewal is only a matter of finalizing the details. Again, the renewal of Pablo Gavi is very, very close. Fabrizio Romano even came out tweeting saying that Barcelona will soon extend Pablo Gavi's contract for 5 more years, of course 3 years plus 2 option. Talks are at the final stages. Now the big question in the media right now is, will Pablo Gavi have that €1 billion release clause? What we're hearing right now is that it's a 50-50. Some people are saying it's going to be around maybe 800, 750. Some people are saying yes, Barcelona want that €1 billion release clause. We'll have to wait and see right now. I think Fabrizio Romano came out saying that Barcelona want it. It's a matter of, you know, agreeing it with Pablo Gavi. But 100% right now, Pablo Gavi's contract renewal is the most advanced. Talks are in the final stages. It could even be done this week before the game against Espanyol. Announcement next week. Presentation, press conference next week as well. And then after that, Ousmane Dembele will be the priority alongside Roberto Araujo. But again, Pablo Gavi's contract renewal talks are in the final stages and could be agreed upon very, very soon. Let's now discuss the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. The first topic that I want to discuss is Xavi officially being confirmed the new Barcelona manager. Now all the paperwork has gone through the La Liga. They have given the thumbs up for it, and reports are coming out saying the Department of Economic Control of La Liga have approved the signing of Xavi Hernandez as the Barcelona coach, and the payment of Xavi's €5 million release clause to El Sad meets all the requirements demanded by La Liga. So on paper, Barcelona have paid the full €5 million release clause to, you know, Xavi. It brings up the question, what was the point of going to Qatar to, you know, negotiate and all that sort of stuff. Now, of course, behind closed doors, you know, behind the backside, Xavi has paid 2.5 of that €5 million release clause, but on paper, Barcelona paid the full 5. And of course, now that'll take away from our transfer winter budget. And it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, what was the point of, you know, Aleman and Usti going to Doha and negotiating if you're just going to pay the release clause? It makes no sense. But of course, there are rumors saying that, oh, we're going to have a friendly with El Sad, and then in that friendly, they're going to give us back that €5 million release clause, yada, 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 yada. But on paper, Barcelona paid that €5 million release clause. He's now officially the Barcelona manager, and he will be on the bench for the match against Espanyol this Saturday. Now, the final topic that I want to discuss before I end off this video is revealed to Dani Alves' number that he will be wearing for the remainder of the season, and it will be number 8, being confirmed by Gerardo Romero from Rack 1. He came out saying that Dani Alves will wear the number 8 shirt for the remainder of the season for Football Club Barcelona. Now, in the training video as well, it's kind of been leaked. We can see Dani Alves sitting beside Ousmane Dembele a lot, and of course, Ousmane Dembele is number 7, and the next one in line is number 8, and number 8 is the only vacant number in the squad at the moment, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it is. But the question now is, what happens when Miralem Pjanic comes back from his loan move? Will he take back number 8? Will he be sold? Or what number Dani Alves wear for next season? We don't know quite yet. That will all come in due course. We don't even know Dani Alves will be a Barcelona player next season. But for the remainder of this season, he will be wearing the number 8 shirt. Of course, formerly known for Andres Iniesta. He's now worn Iniesta and Xavi's former numbers. It's going to be a great sight to see tomorrow in the presentation. But he will be wearing the number 8 shirt for the remainder of this season. So that's my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to know firstly about Azpilicueta coming to Barcelona. Would you accept that move or not on a free agent for maybe 1 or 2 years? Secondly, on Luke de Jong, think he will end up leaving Barcelona in January or not? And lastly, on Pablo Gavi, would you include that €1 billion release clause? And of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.